Hey, welcome to another episode of sXizie Ball. And today I'm joined by Minzi and Tabo. What's happening? The fit?
What's good? What's good? What's good? What's good,
I
bro?
know. Easy, man. Just exhausted. You know, this life we live, man, the life we chose. It does come with its, ups and downs. But, you know, we continue living, And yeah, man, I just wanted us to jump into it immediately. It's level at two all. I just
Yeah.
wanted to ask you guys: did you guys expect it to be level at this time, or did you expect one team to be better off than the other? I'll start with you, Tabo.
I personally took it. I expected it to be leveled. I just didn't expect it how it was going to be leveled. That they were going to steal a game.
Yeah.
At home ground. I thought Golden State were going to have like a 2-0 advantage. Boston was going to pull back. But yeah, but otherwise, I expected it at this point to be exactly in the draw.
Wow. And then when you, Menzi, do you echo his sentiment?
Now I expected Boston to hold their own, and then I expect Golden State to start pushing out towards the end. So this for me is kind of what I expected. But I think from now on, Golden State is just gonna start breaking away. But if Celtics
Oh,
win tonight, that makes the whole thing very interesting. But if Golden
Super.
State win, it's over. It's done. Yeah.
well, it's done. You guys think it's done, G?
Yeah,
Think,
If
because
Golden State
yeah,
wins, bro, come on, dog. If Golden State win, I think I told you this the other day when I woke up. I
yeah,
said the experience is now kicking in. It's like his
yeah,
experience is now kicking in, and you guys are fatigued. It's like you guys played how many game sevens throughout the whole playoffs?
yeah,
we played two.
You see, against who as well?
big guys.
You know,
You
big
know, it
guys.
wasn't it wasn't it wasn't a small game. You guys played game seven. Now it's all about experience. Your boys are showing the series has been close because you guys have been able to keep it in the third quarter and also start off the fourth quarter very strong. But you see at the end how the boys are doing it. Like game four, you guys had it in the bag, but experience just took over in game four, and it wasn't like Steph was doing crazy stuff, but he was dropping buckets. He was dropping at the right time, doing the right thing. Because at some point they were just looking like they were playing some ping pong game, bro. You didn't know. One moment
Yeah.
some buck wild basketball, they're missing. Someone gets a cleanup, they go out. Someone misses. You know,
Yeah.
experience. That's all I'm gonna say. Experience, and you guys are just running out of fatigue. You know, it's just catching up to you guys very quickly now.
Yeah. I know, man. Our backs are against the wall right now. And I do agree with what you're saying, but I still believe Tabo Dog. Like, as in,
I also
we,
still believe, bro.
No one doesn't believe though.
Yeah,
Let's be honest. Let's be honest. In this series, no one doesn't believe. Like Menzi said it. Menzi put it right. Like if Boston wins this game, it's going to be it's going to be a dog fight, bro. It's going to be a proper dog fight. But if Boston doesn't win this game, man, every like basketball players know, man, it's over. It's over
yeah,
because now the real players are heating up. Clay is heating up a bit. And we know Clay's a microwave, and if he heats up and he gets to game six, you guys must know.
yeah, of course. Game six, Clay.
You know,
Yeah, I just also wanted to touch on who's this? I've been seeing a lot of comments up on Steph Curry. Like, I feel like some analysts, quite a few analysts, doubt how great this guy is. You know, of course,
mm,
Skip Bayless, of course, stand that. It's always been a hater. But like guys, like I was listening to Max Kellerman, uh, who's this guy? Williams. I forgot his first name. His surname is Williams.
Jay Jay
Jay
Williams.
Williams. Yeah,
Mm.
they like Steph Curry. Like they keep doubting his greatness, bro. Like for me, it's a bit confusing. I'm not too sure about you guys. Maybe you guys have a different opinion, but I just think on my end, it's quite weird that analysts are sleeping on Steph.
it's
When
not
I
that
mean,
it's not that they're
they-
sleeping on Steph. Steph is basically getting LeBron treatment. He's the new LeBron. Because
Oh,
if you normalize being great, they can't say you great every single show. They're gonna find holes, they're gonna find flaws.
Mm.
So he's the new LeBron. That's what they did to LeBron. LeBron was so consistent and so great. They have to find holes, and create conversations. And that Steph is getting the LeBron treatment. That's all it is. They all know deep down he's a legend, man. I mean, everybody knows, but there has to be a topic of conversation,
yeah,
And I
yeah,
think
yeah,
that's what's happening. It's just LeBron treatment. Steph is the new LeBron. That's what's going on for me. Yeah.
Yeah,
and
man. I
that's a
think,
good
man.
way of viewing it.
I know. I agree with Menzi. I couldn't have said it better because, like,
Yeah,
they always has to be an NBA villain in the finals. And if you're looking at the Celtics are looking kind of babies, like young, cute, babies, rockabye babies. You have Draymond Green as well, who's not helping the conversation for Steph against these analysts.
yeah,
Green is just doing the wrong things at the wrong time.
yeah,
You don't do what you do in the NBA finals, man, knowing what's at stake. You know,
True.
but like you see, like Menzi said it, I can't even change the narrative on what he said. There has to be a villain and there has to be a good guy. The Boston
yeah,
Celtics, we've seen, I'm sure we've all seen the memes with the Master Splinter and the Ninja Turtles,
yeah,
we've seen it, you look at that, you're like, oh, cute, man. What do
Yeah.
you see with Golden State? No, you see champions, you see former
yeah,
champions, and
Yeah.
everybody wants something new. Everybody wants a new chapter in the NBA and write that story
Yeah.
in the NBA because the Celtics today can win it all, and next season cannot even make the playoffs. You know, and that's to be honest. But we know at the end of the day, Golden State, as long as Golden State is healthy and you have your core guys, guarantee some anything is possible. We didn't
yeah,
look at Golden State when it started, guys, because they were injury bound. We didn't
yeah,
think
of
Golden
course.
State was gonna make it, and they just got back. They got healthy, and they played ball as a team. They played the same Golden State basketball. And now, Yashaya, man, Yakom Mizuti, those guys have been playing together for a very long time. It's gonna take one player in the Boston team to break, and it all comes crashing down.
Yeah, yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, 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 yeah. And then, quick question with regards to Draymond Green, like, of course, it's him against the media, and of course, the media, a lot of them, they pretty much don't feel what he's currently doing at this present moment. Him shooting his podcast while he's playing in the NBA finals. Like, what's your guys' take on that? I'll start with you, Menzi. Yeah, that's
Um,
my approval.
I didn't know he was doing that, but for me, I don't think it's an issue as long as obviously it's not interrupting his full
Mm,
time job, and it
uh,
it doesn't seem to be. But personally, I wouldn't do that. I mean, I don't know what it feels. I mean, he must be comfortable in the finals to be podcasting while having to go to like game fives and game six. But I personally wouldn't do it because obviously it creates more conversations around him. You know
mm,
how people are, and they'll talk about his commitments and like if Golden State loses, they'll bring up the podcasting. So he's just creating ammo for people to have news on him. So I wouldn't do it personally. But if he's
Yeah,
comfortable enough to do both, that's fine. Good for him.
yeah, 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 yeah.
yeah,
And then
I
now
agree
you
too.
also agree, bro.
I agree, man. Like as long as it doesn't affect you on the basketball court. But I think at the same time, the things that he's doing and the podcasting at the same time is just saying you're probably not in it. What is he supposed to do? Because it's like I don't know if they're still quarantining at the same time, stay in your room, don't move up and down. What else is he supposed to do all the time? Jump online, gamble, he needs to
Yeah.
talk to family. He needs to keep something entertaining. I personally feel that he shouldn't be doing it on a regular base. I don't know how often he's doing it. If he's doing it twice a week, I feel like you need to be doing it once a week, maybe during that proper break, like the break that they just had now from the last
Yeah,
game. Like you can do it at once, and then if you're playing Tuesday and we expecting you to play on Friday night or Saturday morning, I don't expect you to
yeah,
podcast within that time, dog. Get back into the gym, focus, meditate, do something. I don't care, bro. Do something.
yeah.
Yeah.
I know that's true. That's true. Because what happens is that he normally shoots after the game. It's like
You know?
maybe 6 hours after the game. It's when he'll post and give his viewpoints as to how the game went. And of
Yeah.
course, he's got a lot of views, bruh. That's another thing, because he's actually doing it, whereas the analysts are just speaking from what they see. Draymond is actually
So
there
yeah,
doing it.
It's a,
Yeah.
it's a digital world, guys. Let's not lie, but everybody's doing it. JJ Redick is doing it. Your KD
Yeah.
are doing it. Your Paul Pierce are doing it. Your Stephen Mulberry are doing it. Your old school guys are doing the same thing. It's a digital world.
Yeah.
Guaranteed, if you're a good player, and if you're a good player, you have a higher chance of getting VIP or exclusive interviews. No different from like how LeBron does the barbershop, the shop. And
Yes.
those are exclusive interviews that you'll never get. You'll never think you'll have Oprah and Nadal all sitting. I'm just giving names out, all sitting in
Yeah.
one place at the same time. He's used his platform, and we know at the end of the day he's getting money out of it, guys. We need to remember
Yeah.
it's all about the money. But thank you. Like, you can't be dropping 2 points, bro, and you're starting lineup player. And on top of that, you're minus
Yeah.
5 or minus 10 in terms of player efficiency within the game. You can't
yes,
be doing that. And we know he is a defensive player. Rather have the best minus within the team. Don't have a minus, even though you guys won, and you still
yes,
Shai minus. Come on, what have you been doing?
yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Didn't he get benched in the fourth
Fourth,
quarter? He did, bro. Yeah.
no,
Yeah. Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
so if Celtics win, they're just gonna use all the stuff against him. And like, yeah, you see,
you know.
podcast busy doing this. It's
Yeah.
not gonna. But I
Yeah.
think he's got an agenda against analysts as well. He doesn't really
Mm.
agree with them a lot. So maybe he's just trying to kind of threaten their legibility with his podcast, because obviously he's actually playing. He's a superstar with the podcast, which has actually never happened.
Yeah.
Like actively. So yeah,
Bro,
this
there's
it's
always a bigger villain. There's always gonna be a bigger villain in the series, Like whether you kick someone in the groin or whether you Steph Curry and the analyst there's always gonna be someone who's just gonna be bigger and just sometimes gonna shift the focus away from what the whole picture, what we all there for. We're here to witness the NBA finals, bro. And they're here
Yeah.
to play the NBA finals in front of millions of people, bro. Streaming, whether we're waking up in the morning, a lot of people are also sacrificing their stuff. I think also you just need to give it your all. It's just 7 games. The
Yeah.
only time as an NBA player, we as fans are asking you to give it your all is those 7 games. If you have to get to 7 games, but we're asking you to give your best, and that's
Yeah.
it.
Yeah. Yeah,
yeah.
yeah, 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 yeah. I know you guys have made very, very key points. I just also wanted to ask. This is back to my team, the greener side of life. What's
Yeah,
going
yeah.
on with Jason Tatum, guys? Like, yo, man,
Ngidi. Maybe
I
he's
don't, I
Ngidi,
don't,
man.
I don't know what one with my boy, but like right now, he's not the best player in our team. Right now,
Yeah.
he's not playing as our best player on our team. Do you think maybe it's the nerves that are kicking in? Is he overthinking this? Like,
It's
yeah,
his
man.
first. It's his first finals, man. I don't know what to say. It happens to like a lot of stars. They come back. They kind of flop first time, and then they come back and they know better. I don't know. But Jason also, hey man, I don't write him off. He's full of surprises, bruh. He could come through and drop 50 tonight. Like
Ish.
I don't. But yeah,
Speak it into existence, Manzi dog. Speak it into
yeah, it's
existence,
like
dog.
Tabo said, they're young, man, and it's their first finals. Like they're gonna be inconsistent. So
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, when a table, bro. Did you wanna add or
Um. Yeah, man. I think also the defense, man. Like I think they're all too focused on trying to stop Steph.
yeah,
They're all too focused on playing that defense, whether they forget that they need to come back and play that offense. As a young team, you run. You guys were so good with playing good defense throughout the season and running teams, and you guys will get those fast break. Your Jalen. When last did you see Jalen Brown run a fast break, a proper fast break?
yeah,
You guys aren't playing your normal game because I like Kumen said, I think it's because of your first final or something like that.
yeah,
But and also the defense that Golden State is playing, they're rotating nice players on Tatum, so it's not always the same. player playing him throughout the whole series. So yeah, I think yeah, but anything can happen with Tatum, bro. Like you said, Tatum can drop 50 tonight, a proper clean 50 triple double.
Ah,
If he
does he
wanted
even
to,
have a
but
triple double? I doubt that he even has a triple double in his career of Jason Tatum.
He has a
in
50
the
He has,
plus,
finals,
a triple double.
beg your pardon?
he has a
I think he's dropped 50 before, but I don't think he's dropped
yeah.
a triple.
Yeah, no. Triple double he hasn't, Dog Towel. He's still working on his game. Remember in game one he had 13 assists. I think that's his most ever. So he's still getting there. But yeah, like ish. I just
I
hope
think
he turns up. Yeah.
I think he's riding too much on that Kobe vibe. He needs to just stop the Kobe vibe and ride his own vibe, bro. Because
Thank you.
that's Jason Tatum that we know, man. Don't ride this whole Kobe. The first time we accepted it, we accepted the whole SMS thing. Okay, that was nice. That was touching, bro. That was it. It should have ended there. Should have
Yeah.
ended there. Don't ride that vibe. Don't go and get a tattoo of 24 on your leg now. Don't
Yes.
go and start to,
Yeah, you're cursing yourself.
Yeah, that's true.
you're jinxing
Mm.
yourself at the end of the day. You should have just kept it there and said, dude, I. So when I'm man, yeah. Game
Yeah.
on is on. But now Steph is gonna come through. I see Del Curry with the new honey there, the new white lady. I don't know who the white lady. Auntie Karen there at the same time, but hey,
Saw that.
it's all good, bro. It's all
Eh,
good.
Hey, man, I don't carry dog.
Man said Caucasians only, dog.
Bro,
Oh,
you ask for a
oh.
white girl, bro. Quick.
Yeah, 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 yeah. So, Menzi, before we move on to the next topic, you
Yeah.
still sticking with Boston or you jumping ship, bro?
I'm still sticking with Boston. Obviously, I don't have any stats to prove it. It's just a feeling, I guess. Like, let's see. You never know. But
Yeah,
I'm
yeah, yeah. I like your feeling, bro. And of course, we know Tabo the hater. Yeah, it's W in 6.
the
Yeah,
truth.
yeah.
Face the truth.
All right, guys. Of course, I just wanted us to discuss. I was on Bleacher Report. I normally go on there quite a few times, and I just wanted us to just have a quick nyana discussion about potential trades that could take place. There were a few that, for me, hey man, they were like eye openers. So, of course, this is from Bleacher Report, so please don't take my content out. I've disclosed that it's from you guys. But yeah, we'll start off with the first trade. Bradley Beal to the Heat. Can you guys see properly? Because I
Yeah.
see it's
Yeah, we can. No, I'm just thinking. I'm looking at these names, bro. I'm like,
yeah.
Wizards will take an L here.
Yeah.
yeah, bro. Was it taking L? But I don't know about Tyler Hero. Hey,
Yeah.
leaving. I'm just thinking now they're losing too much bench, because Gabe Vincent played a huge role when it came to Carl Larry being, offish. Caleb Martin is a nice addition to come in at the end of the bench. Duncan Robinson this season, I don't know what was happening because I don't know if they gave him a chance or they didn't give him too much because I wasn't watching. But I'm afraid
Yeah.
of losing Tyrek Hero in this deal as a Heat. That's where I don't. That's the reason why I don't take it either or because the Wizards know they're also losing.
Yeah. Yeah. Big time, though, because they're losing an incredible scorer in Beal,
Yeah,
bro. We all know what Beal is capable of, bro. And teaming him up with Butler, and as well from a mentality standpoint, I feel like Beal is a focused individual.
Yeah.
I'm not sure if you guys know. I told you, Menzi, but yeah, his GPA is 4.0. Oh, Bradley Beal, and he was studying medicine while he was playing basketball. So you can see,
Smart person.
he's someone who's focused. And I'm not sure if you guys have seen on. Okay, I was just. But means when you don't log on Twitter as much as you used to, but there's been snips of Beal speaking to kids and motivating them. So he seems like he's someone who's who's focused, bro. You know, he's not all about partying and everything. He's all about winning. You know, that's the sort of energy that he gave me in all of the interviews that I watched. And I agree with Menzi, bro. I'm leaning towards Miami. You know, Beal is also not injury prone. I mean, great closer, and teaming him up with Butler would make the Heat better, in my opinion.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
agree.
All right, cool. Let's move on to the next trade. This one is quite interesting. Damian Lillard joining the Joker at Denver. Do you guys think this would work? Start with, yeah.
Yo,
It would work.
Damien and the Joker is disgusting, bro. Like,
Bro, Murray is still, you still haven't even spoken about Murray with this combination, bro. That's like a big three.
crazy.
Yeah.
But Pacers is taking an L. I mean, they're getting whack ass people.
They're not actually. I
not.
won't lie to you. They're not, because remember, they're rebuilding. Portland is rebuilding completely. So getting Michael Porter Jr. as your star, your new star player, hopefully if he stays fit.
That's the thing.
That's where they need to gamble. Yeah, they need to gamble on the fitness or not.
But Damien, they will cause havoc, bro.
Yo, bro.
Havoc.
That pick and roll, bro. I'm just thinking of that pick and roll between him and Jokic. It'll be one of the most unstoppable moves, bro. Because, hey, man. But do you guys think they're title favorites, though? Contenders in any way?
If they get it, yes.
Yeah.
Definitely. Definitely.
I believe so.
Definitely. No doubt. Okay, and then this is the last one, guys. Rudy Gobert linking up with KD and Kyrie in Brooklyn.
I'm not mad at this.
Yeah.
I like this.
I'm not mad at this.
I like it very much, actually.
Yeah, like Sabia, bro. Because at first I looked at it, you know how I feel about Rudy Gobert, guys. Like, it's the same way how James feels about Paul George. Like, Rudy. I'm not saying he's a bad player, you know, but I just don't rate him as highly as the league rates him, because I feel like even for all-star games, he gets a lot of the player votes, Rudy Gobert. So clearly his peers think he's really dope. But from a Jazz point of view, getting Ben Simmons, a player who hasn't played in such a long time, bro, like,
I like the fact that they get Nick Clarkson. I think my main focus is not even at Ben Simmons, man. I think that Nick Clarkson and that number 20 and that 23 pick, you know, you can always do a lot of swapping with the pick, and even trade Ben Simmons immediately as he arrives at Utah if you want to, you know, to get a superstar proper player. But that Nick Clarkson replacing Rudy in the Jazz and also linking up with Mitchell, I think it gives Mitchell the freedom not to focus, because I need to give Rudy the ball to that much in terms of the playmaking skill.
Yeah,
I know, big facts, bro. There's just one more now. Let me just quickly add it right now. Sorry, guys. I forgot to add this trade. Yeah, this is the fourth and final trade. You know, I'm not sure. I think you guys will like this one.
I feel like Russ is coming up, man.
I know it's not. It's this one. Christian Wood to the Grizzlies.
That is a loss for the Rockets, a win for the Grizzlies for sure.
Yeah, for sure, bro. Because I rate Christian Wood, bro. Like, for me as a Celtic fan, you see Al Horford is nearing the end.
Yeah.
This is the man who I'd want to replace Al Horford.
For that team, I would like it. I would love Christian Wood for Celtics, bro.
Bro, Wood is proper, bro. He's one of those underrated players, bro. You know, he's capable of reaching that all-star level, bro. And he's also very reliable, bro. We saw what he did during the season, guys. Like, I mean, this guy he played very well this season. He
Yeah.
played very well. And that's part of the reasons why he's become such a solid piece for the Rockets, you know. And yeah,
Yeah.
man. The Rockets though, like it's crazy how
Rocket.
5 seasons ago the Rockets were knocking on the door, bruh. And then all of a sudden everything just capitulated. Now they just starting from scratch. They've got John Wall, who isn't budging. He's not interested in playing basketball. I'm sure he's a venture capitalist with John Wall. He knows that 44M, he's gonna put it somewhere for it to grow and sustain him for the rest of his life because of how he's moving. But yeah, man, I think Nami, this one, bro, Grizzlies gaining this dude, bro. It's gonna be him and Jackson, dog. Woo!
Yeah, I know. This is makes it a championship team. I won't lie to
Yeah,
you, the Grizzlies, because they have, especially having also Steven Adams. This guy could
yeah,
even decide to play. You'll play probably
bro.
center. Adams will go to the bench, but having Adams come off the bench as a solid rebounder is still a
Dude,
Yeah,
positive.
yeah.
yeah, dog. So these guys will always have their foot on the accelerator, Jay. But we'll N1 if they get this guy. N1 during this time of the day. It's just smooth one way, bruh. So yeah,
But a
dog.
lot,
Yeah,
just add on a lot of free agency available. Hey, too this season.
yeah,
A lot of
yeah.
good free agencies. So
That's why we're gonna have a proper episode, where we break down majority of them, the nice ones, of course, not the ones that
yeah.
look far-fetched. But yeah, I just wanted to share these ones because these were the ones that I saw this morning. And of course, there's been a lot of conversation of what's happening, but these are, of course, are rumors. I'm not saying it's something that will happen, but yeah, man, this free agency, dog, it's interesting. There's a lot of players who are available, Brad, and top players.
Bro.
Yeah. Yeah, gents. On my end, I've pretty much covered what I wanted us to discuss. I'm not sure if you guys want to add because you're more
Oh,
than welcome to add. We can talk about Dal Curry for
Zion,
Tame. Oh, Zion, what up?
not to give this guy money, bro, for doing nothing.
Bro,
Oh, guys, it's called black privilege, Minzy, dog. That's what it's called.
he's going to sign and he's gonna say, "I'm done. I don't want to play." I
That's
promise
crazy.
you, bro. He's gonna
That's
sign and
crazy.
he's gonna say, "I don't want to play. Trade me."
Oh,
Yo, that's nuts, bro. He does that.
can you imagine? And it's a max, nah. It's a,
Yeah,
it's a
I am
rookie.
guy rookie max. Yeah,
I know, but these
Man,
rookie maxes of today are a lot of
they're
money.
crazy. They're
Yo,
crazy.
they are crazy, dog. Like they are a proper deal. Because even Devin Booker, I think he's still on his rookie max, isn't he? Or is he on a regular max? Booker.
I don't know.
I think he's on his rookie max. Upok.
Yeah, because Booker in Tuan.
Say rookie
Let
max. Upok.
Yeah,
me just quickly check here.
But they need to pay 18, eh? Otherwise, that boy is gone, and I see him going to the Spurs.
I think he's gonna leave, bro. I think that's what caused collapsing there. By they were beefing there with Aiton.
Yeah,
Wow, are you
yeah, I
for
agree
real?
with you. I promise
Apparently,
you, bro.
Him and Monty were not clicking, bro.
Whoa,
Yeah,
that's wild, man. I never knew that it was that deep. And of
I
course,
think
James does. Yeah.
I think Aiton was biting off more than he can chew. I think he needs to relax. He's not good enough to be catching an attitude, but that's just me. But yeah,
He needs to
we'll
go to
see.
Spurs. He needs to go get coached by Pop, bro. And Pop will humble him, and
He'll miss Monty when he deals with
yeah,
Pop.
yeah.
Yeah.
Pop will humble him, but it will craft him, bro. The moment he leaves the Spurs, he'll be one of the most dominant big men in the league.
Exactly, bro. Because Aiton is huge, dog, and he's more than capable of being dope. It's just that he's not like a Chris Wood as far as scoring is concerned. Because Chris Wood is more dynamic. He's not
Yeah,
necessarily reliant on being in the
athletic.
paint, and he can also create his own shot. Whereas with Aiton, he tends to rely on the pick and roll a lot. where he
Yeah.
plays with the CP3 and then CP3 just gives them when it's a 2-on-1, then he dunks, or if he rebounds, you know. But nowadays, centers need to be more skilled. Look at Jared Jackson Jr., dynamic.
Yeah.
He's a center, but he can do a lot of things. And nowadays, that's what's required, bruh. You know, you need to have a lot. And yeah, man, like, hey, with me, I do believe that there's a player in Aiton. Like, he is someone who's capable of being dope as time progresses. And he's still in Douana. That's another thing. He's
Yeah.
still, yeah, yeah. All right, guys, you know, pretty much covered everything. Thank you so much once again. You know, it was short notice. I know. You know, I asked Menzi to join like yesterday in the afternoon, like when we're headed to Vusi's. So thank you so much, gents. Tabo, as usual, thank you. Guys, please like, comment, share, subscribe to the channel. Help a brother out. This is Easy Paul, and we out. Peace.
Peace,
Peace,
boys.
bro. Sure.